Hello, I'm coming at you with a sketching video this week, for two main reasons. The first being that I realized that it's Thursday, which is my last chance to, film and edit and upload a video if I want to have one up on Friday. So I was a little bit pressed for time. And, second, I've decided that I want to, not make art for YouTube, but rather make videos of the art that I'm making, but I haven't really been making any art for like a month now, and that's not really unusual for me to have periods where I don't draw as much, but I guess this time it kind of feels weird because up until now I've been very consistent with making art this year because of YouTube, and now I've like made several videos that aren't like really actually sitting down and making art. And then also I skipped a week because of going to the convention and stuff, so I've just kind of fallen out of the habit of making art, and that's why I wanted to do a sketching video where I just sit down and draw anything really. And so this first drawing, I don't really know why, but my mom asked me to draw her Chinese type dragon, so I was just this was just my first time sketching that. I didn't look at any reference, and I think you can definitely tell I didn't look at any reference because the face doesn't really look like a dragon. It looks like some kind of feline big cat type of thing, which I feel like Chinese type dragons do have a little bit of a feline vibe rather than a reptilian one like Western dragons maybe do, but I took it way too far with this. But, overall I'm still pretty happy with the way that this turned out, considering I don't usually draw animals or, mythological creatures very often, and I didn't look at any reference, which I almost always do look at when I'm doing anything besides, a human face, and sometimes even then. Yeah, I just went over, it was a little bit messy, so I went over the sketch with a marker to make it a little bit more clear. Unlike my speech today, apparently. The second thing that I sketched is I finished watching Avatar: The Last Airbender yesterday, and Zuko is my favorite character, so I just sketched Zuko. Somebody suggested that I could draw something from that, and I was like, sure, why not? I did find it a little bit difficult, and this is true for all other times when I've tried to sort of draw a cartoonier character in my style, because I feel like when you're simplifying a realistic character to look more cartoony, it's kind of easy because you just have to take stuff out, if that makes sense. But when you're drawing a cartoony character more realistically, then you sort of have to add things in, and there isn't usually a lot to go off on, of what you're supposed to add and where, so I always find that a little bit difficult, but I think it came out recognizable and still looking like I drew it. Okay, so here's what I drew today. There's this weird, slightly feline dragon thing. I don't even know. And then these sketches. This is something that I sketched after my phone ran out of memory space. And in a turn of events that surprised absolutely nobody, I sketched a lot better when I wasn't on camera. But that's just how it goes, I guess. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching me sketch, and thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week. Bye.